Welcome to Lesson 3 of Learn to Read Music Without Playing an Instrument. Today we are talking about musical clefs. What is a clef? A clef in music is a symbol that tells us which pitches or which notes are represented by the written notes. We'll talk more about how this works in a future lesson. For now, focus on connecting the symbol that you see to the name of that symbol. Also, as a note, we are talking about musical clefs, singular clef. A clef is a musical symbol. A cleft with the ending t or t is a split or a division in something. There's no such thing as a musical cleft as far as symbols go. There are musical clefs. Okay. This is the G clef, also called the treble clef. Treble is a musical term that means the highest pitches. That's the easy way to think about it. When we learn about the musical staff, you'll see how the G clef indicates which pitches are where G is, which shows where all the other pitches are. But for now, just focus on learning this shape that you see is called the G clef, also called the treble clef. The same thing here. This is the bass clef, also called the F clef. In music, basses are the lowest pitches, like a man's voice. I'm not sure how you can see this as being an F clef other than just to memorize this shape is called an F clef. When we learn about the staff and how a clef goes on a staff, that will tell us how this symbol indicates where the note F is, which tells us where all the other notes are. But for now, this curvy symbol with two dots or a colon on the right-hand side is the F clef or the bass clef. Here they are together. There is a third clef. It's called the C or the alto clef. Only if you play certain instruments would you learn the C clef. I know it exists. I have never actually had to learn how to read it fluently, read a staff with the C clef on it fluently. Many musicians are in this position. It's something that we know exists. We've seen it. We know how it works, but we don't use it, so we can't read it. That's why I'm not covering it in this video. If you play an instrument that uses the C clef, you'll get really good at it. It'll make a lot of sense. I will talk about the C clef in the bonus video, just because you might want to know, again, because learning is valuable in its own right, and maybe you just want to know because it's there to be learned. But for now, look at the G and the F clef and think about maybe there's anything about their shape that helps you remember which is which if you see them just on their own like this. The bonus material does have worksheets for the clefs, or a worksheet. Otherwise, you could screenshot this screen that I have up right now, and that could help you maybe practice identifying the G clef and the F clef, the treble clef, and the bass clef. Let's practice. What are the two names for this clef? That's right, the G clef and the treble clef. What is this one called, the two names? Right, F clef and bass clef. This is the last question. In your own words, as well as you can, what is a clef? The way I would explain a clef is that a clef is a musical symbol that tells us which pitches are represented by the written notes. I hope this has been interesting for you. Next time, we will start learning about the staff. One more step in learning to read music. Until next time, I am so happy that you are learning to read music.